I'm just at the point now where it's like I don't want to do this, but do I change my phone number or something? Like, I like my phone number. I had my phone number. I'm used to it, but I can't keep fielding these calls. And every time I block them, they find some new angle to get at me or through friends. But it's like, guys, in all caps now, for the people in the back, I'm not going to be the lead singer for Death Cab. I won't do that. Like, if you have issues with Ben or whatever, that's your problem. I could do it.
You won't even be co-lead singer.
I can sing like a little kid.
Which is a compromise that's been raised.
Yeah.
Please,
no, they
mommy,
were like,
may
well,
I
maybe
have some peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it too.
Some peanut butter. I can spread it with my jam. You know, I can do it. I could sing like a little kid, but that's not all I can do. And I know that once I get in that world, it's just going to take way more time than they say. Because they're like, literally just show up for the concerts. For
Death Cab. Okay, yeah. So that's and that's all you are now.
Yeah. No, that becomes, it overshadows everything else I'm working on. I have so many exciting projects. I have so much that I can't wait to show the world. Toast shaped like stars.
Which is something that is something that a great collaboration. You could invent it and he could sing about that.
I just made some star toast and I'm munching it right now. Yeah. I feel like that would be a good compromise of like, look, I'll provide you guys lyrics because a lot of my inventions would be really good Death Cab songs.
And it's not an insult. So Tom is like, oh, I'm friends with him and I'm telling him right now. It's not an insult to be singing like a little kid. So many of these like singers go out now and are like, hey, you like little twerp. Coming to kick your ass. It's like, okay.
They're just pretending that they're like so grown up.
Yes.
It's like you're not, it's like I would prefer that to, and you're probably friends with this guy too, but it's like the national guys up there being like,
oh, yeah.
Hand me my phone. Has anybody seen my phone? It's like, brother. Just fucking, that's not my responsibility to find that. But Death Cab is, they are taking responsibility. They're going, I know where my phone is. So it's like, it's a preference, but it's not an insult. What I'm saying is I can't let that be my life because it's like, it's too limiting for me. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. They made that together. I don't want to do an adaptation. I want to do an original project. So, look here, we're talking about singing already. We're going to talk about singing all day. We all love to sing. We all love music. That's so much of what this show is about. And so much of what our relationship is about. Music connects people, doesn't it, Tom and Julie?
Hi, so glad to be here.
Yeah,
Tom and Julie
have you
from Double Threat. Back on Hollywood Handbook.
Can you believe
Delighted to be back.
It's special. It's special to have the two of you. Big achievements for the show in the last few years. Alec Baldwin now charged with involuntary manslaughter.
We did it.
Yes.
That was you.
Thank you.
Was you guys.
Thank
People
you.
are saying that in the articles. You did that.
We did that.
And framed him for it.
It's like Hannibal Buress and the Cosby thing. Like when that was brought up, people were like, "Hey, this guy's got a point," and you were like, "Did you guys know that this guy shot somebody?" Kind of.
Yeah, no, that was all us.
When you said that, it was like everyone was kind of like, "Hey, this is actually maybe we should start paying attention to this."
Right, we'd been talking about him being a murderer for years.
Yeah, it's just a general tread lightly thing. Now people realize the scope of the power, and now they need to just fall in line.
Because you can do that. You could do it for
Well,
anyone.
now that your track record's been established, you pretty much could go on to Double Threat and say anyone has committed any crime, and it has to at least be investigated.
Absolutely.
We don't do that though.
Or do we?
You could.
But but you could.
We're not a true crime podcast anymore. That's how we started.
Mm-hmm.
We said we're going to tell you about every week. We're going to tell you about just a horrible, grisly murder.
Yeah, the grisliest, most graphic, violent event that we can describe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the entrails were found all over the inside of the refrigerator.
And Tom and I would take turns, and one of us would go, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Chihuahua,
I would
you'd
hate
say.
that.
Yes.
Yikey,
You go,
bikies. I wouldn't like that.
Oh.
But then we kind of
Youchers,
transformed and
entrails.
evolved, and now we're, doing the we're friends and we're funny friends genre.
Doing that whole
But-
thing.
Yeah.
We,
Heard of it?
Yes.
we do it well.
We do,
So,
yes. The child opened his Happy Meal to find a human foot inside.
Ooh, no, thank you.
Ugh, not the toy he had in mind.
Check, please.
See those, and that when we would do those asides, it kind of undercut the drama of it. When I would say, "Do you want to give him a taste, Julie?" I would say, and then the child unwrapped his big beef and cheese from Arby and found an eyeball.
Boing.
And so people would say, like, this
Here's looking at
undercuts
you,
the
kid,
murders.
is one I thought of.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just we needed to pick a lane, so we did. We decided to just
So you said,
focus
let's
on,
just do the asides.
let's just
Yeah.
do the
Right.
asides. Yes.
No, it's
Yeah.
like we're having more fun doing the asides than we are describing these horrific acts.
Yes.
And fun is an important part of funny.
Would you say it halved your listenership to be friends having fun rather than people describing death?
It just in free fall.
Yeah.
No, it was half as
It was
generous.
halved like some of those victims.
exactly what they were. Our listenership was-
That's what I would have
Yeah.
said if Thomas.
Cut the audience into
Yes.
little pieces. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we
Well, we
murdered
talk
our
about,
audience.
like Last Resort by Papa Roach.
Now,
Wow.
I thought that was a season of White Lotus. White Lotus, Last Resort.
That's season
White
3, the
Lotus
final season.
last
Yeah.
resort. That's
Yeah.
what they're
Comma
calling it.
Club Dread.
Yeah, they go to Club Dread. It's the last
Yeah.
resort.
They're going to Club Dread in the last season of the White Lotus, and it's called White Lotus: Last Resort.
And finally, the murderer goes to court, and you know who the judge is?
Kevin
Judge
Heffernan.
Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
If they announced the new season of White Lotus cast and it was just the Broken Lizard guys, if the full
Would
cast
be.
was just, I would be pumped. That's a true zag that I would not have predicted,
Mhm.
and I think it could be good.
We talk about the personal in addition to the professional on this show. We want to talk
Don't
about
we?
sort of what's coming up for you all.
Yeah,
Speaking of funny
Um,
friends hanging out,
yeah.
Birthdays are back. We took a little break from
we had to. We
having
had to.
special birthdays.
Mhm.
Well, Kevin kept getting COVID.
The pandemic
Yes.
isn't over.
It's not over, but it's like
Yeah.
it's boring now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
it's
what's
over,
like-
but is
what's-
anybody else tired of it?
What's Act 3? What are the surprises?
Mm-hmm. It's got Act 3 problems.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
the lack of birthdays was causing issues in society where people were getting depressed and
Yeah.
like extra anxious from not being able to go to a special birthday party and meet people, have fun, sing a song, but also like network, make these kind of connections, especially in LA where
Press
like
the
that's
flesh.
so much of
right?
where that goes down is at somebody's special birthday party.
You know, you take all these business
sorry to interrupt you, Sean.
No, please.
It's the alt comedy golf course.
Yes, that's
isn't
right.
it though?
The birthday party is the new golf course.
Yeah.
birthday
You go
party
take these
circuit.
meetings. You go take these meetings in these glistening buildings in these big offices, and nothing gets done. You want to sell a show, right? You want to get your own stand-up special? Go to a birthday party.
Yeah.
Go to a birthday party. Hang out by the punch bowl. You might be surprised,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Sing when you're singing happy birthday, do it funny.
Do it funny. Do it funny. Do a little
Let's talk
funny,
about that.
silly voice.
Let's talk about somebody's special birthday party is coming up.
Happy birthday, right?
I'm laughing already.
Oh shit. Oh man, did you hear that? God, I didn't think anybody could hear me. Yeah, I was just singing funny. Oh, you have the power to make me a funny singing star? Not why I was doing it, but guess what? You don't know who's next to you. Might be Brian Grazer.
You don't know who's next to you at a birthday party because they're dressed like a clown.
Mm-hmm.
You sing funny like that, and Brian Grazer's hair just like relaxes.
And you can see how long it is because it actually this is surprising. We're talking like past the shoulders.
Oh, it's down to
Wow.
his ass.
Oh yeah.
It's down to his rear end.
I don't want to be gross, but you know, he could wipe with it if he wanted.
I mean,
You think wiping is gross?
Well,
With
you
your
do
own
it with
hair?
when you
I
do
know,
it with your
but
hair.
it's better than nothing.
No, allow me to play devil's advocate here for
Well,
a
you don't.
moment.
No, please.
Look, you got the long hair. Money's a little tight these days. You get some shampoo. And I'm still playing devil. I'm not saying I can do this. I don't have
You
the
mean
hair that long.
No, I
I'm
don't
just
think
playing
I
devil's
could either.
advocate. I just like playing
After
devil's
Probably
advocate.
could.
after his toilet experience.
After his toilet experience, then he gets out a bottle of Pert.
I wish I didn't
Pert
bring
Plus?
this up. I wish I
Pert
didn't bring this
Plus.
up, but I do think we need to explore it.
Sounds like a Pert Minus situation, if you ask me.
Yes.
I like the idea of Brian Grazer on the toilet having to wipe with his hair, but it's not quite long enough, so he has to like flash dance that shit.
He's got to get into like bridge pose or something.
He could do it.
I know. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's my dream person to be next to me at a birthday party when I'm funny singing. So I don't underestimate him at all.
If he's as flexible physically as he is flexible creatively, he could totally do it. What a feeling!
Look, the guy's got
Excuse me.
a perfect track record. He can do anything.
Mm-hmm. Imagine.
So, Tom,
Yes.
you have a special singing birthday party.
Yes, I'm having
In
a
the
birthday
chamber.
in the
Let's talk about
chamber.
his birthday party.
Let's talk about the birthday party.
And we're not plugging it because people. This is not.
No.
We're not opening it to the general nor specific public.
No, this is not a club event where we're saying come to my birthday party at a club. It's at my home.
We're not
And I would-
flying for
I
this
prefer-
thing.
Which you call
Yeah.
the chamber.
which we call a chamber. I would prefer that only people that were invited show up. So for most of you, this is a theoretical birthday party. I don't want nobody trying to Mentos this thing and figure out a way in, carrying a box, acting like a delivery guy. I'm on high alert for any Mentos style party crashing.
Mm-hmm.
The mental.
But that's the thing
mentally
about
ill.
if they truly are effective at the Mentos style approach,
Yeah.
you won't know when it happens.
Well, if they are, but I know I did not order a giant sheet of plate glass, for example. So if two guys are coming in overalls, lugging a giant plate glass through the door, they're like, "Oh, delivery," and they're like, "Oh, where's the karaoke sign up?
But
wouldn't
it's a
mind jumping on a tune."
It's a birthday. People could send it to you for a surprise. That's what the tricky stuff is. Like
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, Julie. It's true. You always got to look at their shoes. You always got to look at their shoes.
That's right.
That's the big giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Are those
why? Why
Are those actual work people shoes, or are those just like
Birkenstocks?
TV writer
Spats.
shoes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, are they Crocs with pins? Like what are those called that you put in Crocs in the holes? The like
Charms.
pins that you.
They're charms.
If you put right, and the charms are all just like
Gibbets.
they spell out "I am a Mentos fraud."
Yes, or they spell out "Read my Family Feud spec."
Mhm.
Gibbets.
TV writing is real work. I do want to say, are these real work shows or these TV writer shoes? It's just like it's a different style of work, but
Yeah.
the labor is
No, you need that. You need those sneakers. You definitely need those running sneakers. It's definitely true.
Yeah. Closed-toed, at least, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
generally
need
if
on clouds. Is that what you're thinking of?
Or New Balance, right? That's the comedy
New
writer
Balance.
sneaker.
For sure,
Yeah,
they're
New
gonna
Balance.
wear New Balance.
You see a Hoka.
Every now and then, you'll spot one of those.
It's a good giveaway when you see a Hoka.
And here's the showrunner, and he's wearing Merrill's, and he's mad.
Speaking of work, I have a little friend here who's been putting in some lately. And he has a bit of a wish, a bit of a dream.
Meryl Streep.
And
By the way, I saw she was going to be on Only Murders in the Building. I said, "This
Oh
is
my
how
God,
I
did you
learned."
see that video?
I said, "This is how I learned I didn't get the part."
And Paul Rudd is there, and she's helping get them. She's like their assistant in the
Fun.
video.
It's a lot of fun.
Have you seen it?
No.
No.
So she's gonna be on. No, I know you were introducing Kevin's thing. She's gonna be on, and everyone's kind of hanging out like normal, like the gang from
The
Only
gang.
Murders.
Yeah.
They're friends.
Yeah. Yes.
And they're on the couch and they go, "Oh, this is great, the three of us." And it is great. And we've been nominated for a few awards. But they go, "How could it get any better?" And the camera moves over, and then it's like Paul
I just
Rudd's
remembered
there.
that I did see it, and he was there.
And he goes, "Geez, I don't think it could get any better than this." And then behind the couch, on all fours like a fucking dog, Meryl Streep is hiding and pops up and is like, "Can I get you anything?" Like she works for them. She's a big star.
Yeah.
And this is her
You
craft. That prior to her appearance, no one had any idea that she was even there behind the couch.
I would have lost my shirt betting on whether or not she was in the room or anyone was behind the couch. I said no, because from what I can see, there isn't anyone. And it wouldn't make sense for them to be there. Certainly not if it was Meryl Streep. Jesus, man. That fucking video knocked me on my ass. I might watch it again. Talk about Kevin. I'm going to find it.
Kevin has been talking about so of course we've been talking about Tom's special birthday party coming up.
What do I type in for this?
front of
Meryl
Kevin.
Streep Only Murders?
Couch.
Only Murders.
But don't
new
get in
season.
don't get in a couch gag rabbit hole and then
No.
watch all
Meryl
those
Streep
Simpsons.
all fours.
Well, never.
Oh,
ends.
come
Sean, be
on.
careful.
Type in hunch, crouch, couch, all
Lurch.
fours,
Lurch.
bent over.
Oh God.
Hunch, crouch, couch.
The gang.
All fours bent over.
Hiding. Just search hiding.
Surprise.
Just search the hiding woman.
Okay, hang on.
The hiding woman's
That's
surprise.
that's actually funny enough. It's funny we're talking about this because
How to play
my
crouch
nickname.
couch.
What is your nickname?
Oh, my nickname when I go to parties is the hiding woman.
Okay.
That's my social. It's my social anxiety style.
You hide?
Well, yeah, I'll check my phone in the bathroom for enough time for people to be like, "I need to use the bathroom."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'll tell you some of what came up. I didn't get the video I wanted. First video says how to play Grouch Couch for Spin Master Games. Looks fun.
Okay.
Then I got notable deaths in 2022.
Were there any? Literally any? Just kidding.
And then silent treatment, the preferred weapon of people with narcissism.
Oh, these narcissists.
This is the logarithm.
The narcissists are at it again.
They're doing it again, folks.
I see them running around narcissisming everyone.
Grouch on the couch. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it was worth
I'm
searching
sure
for.
you'll find it later.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at the pictures.
So,
All right, what did you want to talk about?
Kevin has been asking for different treats. One of them is potentially getting to go to Tom's special birthday party. We have been training Kevin, actually recently. We've been talking about skill building.
Sure.
Just like we do for all our employees, little like mentorship, like preparation for whatever the next thing is. And based on the call we're having with SiriusXM next week, next thing could be coming pretty soon. The training Kevin has been doing is in the Japanese art of karaoke, and which is actually the theme of your special birthday party as well. Is that correct, Tom?
It is, yes. There are two themes: celebrating me and people having fun through song.
And so Kevin has been studying this. We were preparing him in a recent pro version for karaoke songs he was going to do in Las Vegas, right? Did you do that already or no?
What happened?
In 2 weeks.
Okay.
So nervous.
2 weeks away.
2 weeks, eh?
Why were we talking about it so long before it happened?
I need to prepare.
All right.
And so I thought what we would do today is Kevin's not invited to this party, obviously.
Oh, no.
But if he wants to go, I think and if you want to be like, okay, that if he were to go, everything would just like play out in at least an expected way that we
no
go.
surprises, right? I mean, this is if he's gonna go, no surprises. You better know what he's walking into.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom, is
And so
Kevin
we did-
invited?
He's not. I just
He's
said
not. He's
not
not.
invited.
He's not
But I'm
invited.
asking
Julie, but-
Tom. I'm asking
Is he
Tom.
invited? No, he's not. Look,
He's
okay.
not.
I just said
Is he
that.
invited?
I
No,
wanted-
he's not. Do I want
Tom
him
to
there?
I want Tom
No.
to talk it.
Do I want him there? No, I don't.
Okay.
Would it ruin my birthday? Most likely, yes. Is it the opposite of what someone would want on a birthday, to see a Kevin Bartlett walk through their front door and uninvited and reach his hand into the Pringles bowl? Because we put
Chex
Pringles in a
Mix
bowl.
or-
in our house.
yeah.
It's and then just like with his,
I thought there was gonna be Chex Mix.
there will be Chex Mix,
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
but Kevin
That's
will
a
go for the Pringles
Funny or
bowl
Die
first.
parody.
Kevin will go.
That's a Funny or Die promotional parody video from 2012.
Yes, we're gonna we'll have a side room where we just show some of the best of Funny or Die.
Kadoosh.
You can
Like
hang
the
out.
sponsorship posts.
The Kadoosh room.
The Kadoosh room, the just fun things when like Tom Sizemore swings by the office and then they do a funny video together.
About
Show
certs.
those.
Tom Sizemore for certs.
Yes.
I'm Tom
So-
Sertzmore.
But do I want to see Kevin?
We thought you could
At
be
this
Tom
party?
Sertzmore in this one, and your shirt is made of Certs wrappers, and you say, "I'm Tom Sertzmore."
He's like,
Yeah.
fine.
Sure.
He turns to his parole officer. The parole officer shrugs.
I need
just-
120. I need 120% of my pay in advance. I will return the extra 20% on completion of the project. So Kevin, I thought we could go A to Z on this thing.
I don't want him in my home. I just want to say I don't want him.
Let's actually, you can
But
decide that
what
at
if
the
when
end.
he was in there, because you're maybe picturing something that he would do that's not what he's going to do. Maybe we could show you some things that he could
And if
do.
somebody brings him with them as their date, he's in.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I did for Halloween. I wasn't invited to Tom's Halloween
showed
party
up
either.
He did show up at the Halloween party.
In costume, so he
In
wasn't
costume.
Big
recognizable.
costume, Julie.
dressed
Yeah.
as a guest. His costume was invited guest.
Yes, and which was the ultimate costume.
Or it's the scariest thing that Kevin could dress as.
So
Someone
it was
who you
so it was
intentionally-
me. You dressed up as me, Kevin.
I
Did
was
you do
Julie.
drag? Did you do a red wig?
No, I had my inflatable
And a-
car costume, and I was dragging along the ceiling, so I had to deflate it, so I wasn't ruining all of the amazing decorations. So then I was just
Ruining.
kind of deflated,
Mm-hmm.
walking around the party.
Well,
Deflate
Kevin
me.
being deflated walking around the party
and
doesn't
never
sound like
said
much of a
rude.
costume.
No, it wasn't.
We pick the song, we pick the style of performance,
Mhm.
we do choreo, we just so if this has any possibility of moving forward, we know exactly what to expect.
There's an opportunity for him to be sort of the mascot of the party,
Mhm.
where it's like, yeah, you know,
Like the employee, like you
Yes,
send
he's
him
a
and
worm,
like refill
you know.
people's drinks and that kind of thing.
course he's more worm than man. We all accept that. But isn't that just the kind of person that becomes a target for your guests? You know, him drawing the ire of your guests and doing some sort of performance could actually be what we all talk about after the party and bond everyone. In terms of song and style, something that I've thrown out that I'll just as a jumping off point, you can say yes or no to this, but it is doing the Eminem song "Stan" in the style of Fred Schneider.
Oh, when you said Eminem, I got really nervous that you were going to talk about
That
M&Ms
wavered.
because they're so controversial.
I thought this was going to be that again.
Mhm.
That really
No,
made
no,
me. It really made me nervous because, like, I feel like Eminem should be for everyone, and I don't like
Yeah.
how they've been politicized. And I'm really relieved that Maya Rudolph is going to be the spokesperson for them because everyone loves Maya Rudolph. With someone we
Yeah.
could all agree on.
Mhm.
So I
She
actually
sure
was
made out
hoping
pretty
we
good
would-
in this, didn't she?
She, ended up smelling like a rose.
Who
So-
benefits? Cui bono.
So I guess I am a little worried about that pitch, Sean, just because of the state of affairs. It's like we didn't make this world, but we still need to live in it, you know?
What if I told you he was doing the Marshall Mathers song "Stan" in the style of Fred Schneider?
You'd be lying because actually that's maybe from the Marshall Mathers LP. I don't know. I'd have to
It
look it up,
is.
but
I believe it is
It-
actually.
it
So maybe he
absolutely
actually
is.
it's like
Yes.
really good to
The
know.
first
But like I just feel like you're just being dishonest.
What if I said he was doing the Slim Shady song "Stan" from the Marshall Mathers LP?
Tom,
In the
I'm kind
style
of
of
like
Fred
no
Schneider.
offense, Sean. Sorry for a moment, Tom. Could you talk to Sean because I'm bored.
Yeah, Sean's being
bit.
Sean.
I feel
When-
like I'm not being heard.
Sean, you've been doing a lot of talking. It's time you did some listening.
Starting now?
Yeah. So like,
Starting.
Just at least tell him when he's
starting.
Okay. He just has to know when he's starting.
During the show?
Okay. Starting now. The floor is yours, Julie.
I just don't feel like because of the way M&Ms are really being politicized right now, I don't feel like it's the right moment. So I guess well, don't just leave, Sean.
I'm listening.
He's literally not wearing headphones.
I don't like that. I want to hear. I'd like to hear the next pitch. That's my response.
People might think that Kevin is, in fact, an Eminem stan.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yeah.
might mishear his announcement of what song he's about. Because, of course, everyone has to do a big announcement of what song they're going to perform.
Yeah, and that
Just get
Eminem
everyone
thing
on the
was
same
really
page.
big. That Eminem thing was really a big deal. Like, I don't think anyone overreacted to it. Basically,
Well-
M&Ms were saying we're gonna have
then
all the
people are saying,
characters be female.
Who
What
took
if
the
he
green
takes
ones?
back the
Who
power
took the
of
green one's
M&M?
shoes? I wonder who benefited from this. Who took the green
wonder
M&M
who's wearing
shoes?
the green
Huh.
M&M's shoes.
And who hit them? Oh, I wonder who's making all this money now as the president of fun for Mars Corporation. Huh. We don't know.
Speaking of loot, somebody just stuffed a little bit more in their pockets.
Mm-hmm. Now with this M&M thing, nobody's worried that, look, if you shuttle the M&Ms, that's neither here nor there. But you bring Maya Rudolph on board, nobody's worried she's going to bring those Happy Time murder puppets around.
And this is exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And this is the next step of the thing.
They're going to be creaming all over the place.
Yes.
That, from what I recall, she was forced to clean up massive quantities
Puppet loads
of puppet semen.
Like Julie said, of puppet loads.
And now we've got these M&M characters, right? These M&M, anthropomorphized candies who are highly sexual, who are incredibly horny. And here's the one lady who we know has been around: puppets, witch, bust. And we're going to just put all that stew together.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't think the pot gets stirred?
Yeah. You know, I don't want to reach in a bowl of M&Ms and get something else.
Mm-hmm. No, that's exactly right. Yeah, I don't want to throw a mouthful of M&Ms down the old hatch and realize that, oh, wait a minute, I'm pregnant.
That's not how you get pregnant.
Yeah.
And it won't be.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to eat them.
He's not going to do that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else think this interesting? Has all happened right before a Super Bowl?
Yeah, okay, Alex Jones.
So let's
back on planet Earth, please, Kevin.
And any other suggestions for song? If it's okay, if that's
how about this banger on the Good Ship Lollipop? You want to talk about candy?
Mm-hmm.
There's no controversial candy.
Do they have that on your setup, Tom?
We
have on the Good Ship Lollipop.
We have a fair amount of Shirley Temple on the.
But the Tiny Tim, the Tiny Tim version.
There's more than Good Ship Lollipop.
I like the Tiny Tim version.
We do have some Tiny Tim on there also, and.
What's your favorite Tiny Tim song?
Oh, Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Classic.
I just go with the biggest
deep
one.
cut.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Jesus. Look,
that
it's a hit for a reason.
That
it's a hit for a reason.
Fast.
It's a hit for a reason.
In a specific style, anything you're thinking, Julie? Are we sticking with Fred Schneider for this?
I want to see him be cute the way Sean was talking about.
Gibbs.
Yeah, like I would love to hear Kevin kind of like put some stank on it, but in a like
a cute stank.
Little cute little cute little kid,
like kind of nasty and cute. Okay, all right.
It's
so
not
like
really, it just that is the style of the song.
Yeah,
like if I want to hear him be cute, I'd like to hear him be cute with Papa Roach, right? Like
I understand.
I'd like to,
yeah. So you're saying
if
like,
I want to do Good Ship Lollipop, I'd
low.
like to do him like Serge Tarkanian or something,
right? Like there's maybe
is,
like So you're saying like maybe like a juxtaposition will make it a little more interesting.
Not what
like
I call
a
it, gentlemen.
Leonard Cohen, maybe like a Leonard Cohen style.
Well, it's Tom's birthday.
I would.
that's
remember.
Actually getting me interested. Yes,
Julie, you're on to something. If Kevin comes to the party and sings on the Good Ship Lollipop like Leonard Cohen, that could be interesting.
Okay, Kevin, do you have the track pulled up? Because we're gonna workshop this.
This
I
is
just want to make sure you have.
You're auditioning to be invited to a party.
Yeah,
and try to provide some movement. I know we've got a tight Zoom frame, but
I don't even want to leave that up to him.
No.
I want to set like his stance before we even get into this.
Stan,
You know?
I feel like the more at
Hands
the bottom
up.
of the frame, like just making
Yes.
himself very small, and then maybe rising up as he's singing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like one of those car dealership balloon guys. Like that's what Kevin should suddenly just rise up.
Like my Halloween costume.
What?
We move past that, Kevin, for
I'd
your
like a wide
benefit.
foot.
We all
Crouch,
agreed to
Kevin.
move past it. Yes. Wide crouch.
Maybe I start as just a head.
Like
my head's on
Larry
the bottom
Craig.
of the
Yes,
Oh,
I love
boy.
that idea, Kevin.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
Keep going. Keep going. Lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower.
That's close.
There you go.
But lower.
6 more inches.
Lower, Kevin.
6 more inches.
Kevin, lower. That's way too high.
6 more
we
inches.
We can still see you.
You still can't taste the floor yet. So a little lower.
I'm horizontal now.
That's good. There you go.
And so when you come up into frame, you'd be doing like cute hands straight ahead. Also, figure out, are you going to be able to play the song from down there,
I'll have to get up to play the song.
Kevin?
We can't hear you.
I'll have to get up to play the song,
Lower.
and then I can go back.
Okay. So get ready to play a song, then you can go down and come up. I want a couple, just as we like start doing this, and we'll have a few takes on it, but I want a couple of like no's.
Okay.
You know what I
Right
mean?
now?
No.
Okay.
Not right now. During the song, I just want a couple of like no, you know? And don't say it.
I found a good version. It's a guy filming what looks like a screen with lyrics. It's the only one I can find with lyrics.
Okay.
You
Kevin,
don't
when
know
you-
the words
This
to
is definitely going to land you on a list of some kind.
it?
Can the no transition, Kevin, into like shielding eyes, like the sun's too bright almost?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then points down the line. It's you,
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
No. So I think that is going to help us.
Okay. I brought my own mic. Should I not use that? Because that might be hard
that's
to
perfect.
do two-hand
Yes,
choreography.
you should definitely bring
Yeah.
your own mic because Tom, your setup is with handheld mic. Yes.
Handheld mics, yes.
No stand.
No lavs.
No. No lavs. We're not going to be wiring
Headset?
people.
Tom just comes in and starts immediately pulling up the back of people's shirts before every
Yeah.
song they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this
Or
pack's
they
gonna get
do
pretty
the
hot.
sound guy thing of like going like this. They're like, "What's under there?" And
Yeah.
you're like, "My bra."
Yeah. No, I will not be wiring people
You
at the party.
you okay with tape directly on your skin, or you want to put something in between it?
Yeah.
What's the bra situation?
It's better for sound.
I've had many. What's the bra situation? I'm like, not good. Not good. Probably wearing the wrong size.
DEFCON 1.
Yeah.
Julie,
What?
I just came up with a business idea.
Let's go.
These you guys don't listen for this. It's just me and Julie. This is like a sidebar
It's a
double threat episode
conversation
within
here.
an episode of Hollywood Handbook.
Okay.
Well, first of all, people should check out our double threat, which is the show we do together.
Such a good show.
Comes out on Mondays. We have a fun episode this coming week. It's the January Oscars. It's gonna be fun. But Julie,
It's out already. People can listen.
Kevin, this is just me and Tom talking.
You shouldn't even be able to hear them, Kevin.
yeah. What are you climbing?
Excuse
through
me?
the-
So just walking through.
Climb through the heating ducts? Were you John McClane? Julie, we sell to showbiz microphone bras
Oh my God.
that are wired for sound already. That way, when somebody who wears a bra goes to
Mhm.
set, they put it on at home in the privacy of their own privacy,
Or
their
the
own
trailer.
comfort, or
Absolutely.
the trailer, or wherever. But they don't
Mhm.
have to have some grubby sound guy getting all
Mm-hmm.
Could
handsy.
And-
also be a good way to
Oh, I didn't
catch
get it on right yet. Hold on, let me try again.
Dang, sounds
Whoopsie
still muffled.
daisy. Whoopsie daisy.
We could call them "I'm loving it" bras.
I'm loving
Wow.
it. We are.
Kevin, you're not supposed to listen to our.
I got a text from my mom.
Conversation.
Sorry. It wasn't to you guys.
Wait, what did your mom
Every
say that
time
made
he
you
gets
say
a text.
wow?
No, that's every text from it.
Yeah.
The fact that she's texting at all.
Was she like, you gotta see these pants on sale at J. Crew? They're $29.99.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a
Those
photo.
will look great on you, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mirror shot.
Most women are afraid of a pleat. You look great in a pleat.
Yep.
Wow.
I think it's great that your mom runs her fashion decisions by you before she pulls the trigger on a.
Well,
on a
wouldn't you if you
purchase.
got that kind of enthusiastic response?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, what a
Wow.
lucky kid I am.
Wow, mommy, you have to get those.
Mommy, Mommy, have you? Sorry, Mommy, I have to interject. That blouse that it suggests,
Yeah.
not only is it on sale, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Iconic blouse, mommy.
That was way too comfortable. That just sounded real.
You could use the
$29.99.
Yeah.
you could use the microphone bra to catch a perv too if you needed to.
That's true.
Get the
That's
evidence
true.
on tape. Say it in the mic,
Yeah.
perv.
Yeah, you could hear them whispering.
Submit it to court.
This is
And
what
then
I'm
maybe
looking
there
at.
can be lingerie like a garter for
Mhm.
the microphone pack, because if you ever used a
Yes.
thigh like
Mhm.
where they put the battery in like a thigh rig and it's just a big like elastic band. What if it's like a sexy lacy garter, like the kind of lady has removed when she is a bride on her wedding day?
Yes. This is.
I have an idea for all of
I get,
this.
by the way, I get during the garter ceremony in a wedding.
Mhm.
I get charged
hot
up.
under the collar.
I get
I
charged up.
I must admit,
I go,
I
Jesus,
find
that's
it-
a married woman I'm looking at, and
I
yet
find it both erotic
Mhm.
and exciting.
I like that it's happening in front of the family. But I have an idea, like a marketing idea for this. Not that I was listening, but perhaps you could get the band, the Lumineers, to say, "Hey, we changed our name to the Lavaliers because we love this product so much." And then it's like, when you need to wear a mic, we got something you might like. And it's just like they're kind of saying, you can
This
put
is
it
such
on
a great idea
anywhere you
because-
want. It's
Hey.
your undies, and
Oh.
it's, yeah.
This is such a great idea because everything you're describing is things women love. They love that song. They love being called ho if you're doing the hey ho thing. They love the aesthetic of the Lumineers. It really makes you want to buy a bra.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a problem with that song, Sean, is that it sounds like it's saying hey, comma,
Hey
ho.
ho.
Right.
But can't
Would
they
you buy
just
this
take that
product?
word back?
Hey Joe or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And just
you.
just do the Jimi Hendrix song.
why isn't it? Hey, you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
we do Hey You by Pink
you.
Floyd would be great, right?
Hey,
Another
you.
band women cannot get enough of. And I've got to tell you, I keep going back to this garter ceremony and how horny it makes me.
Oh God.
I just can't get enough.
Bubbity, bubbity.
Me too.
No, I'm through the roof on that thing. I just can't believe what I'm seeing.
It's like okay, we have the bouquet. That's fun, but what?
Sure,
about
yeah, that's
something for
goofy
the-
fun.
What about something for the horny people in
You
the
catch
room?
it,
Right?
It's still warm.
Yeah, it's still wet, and you're like, wow, this is like burlesque.
Yeah. See, I might be an outlier here.
Well,
My
they're so
favorite part-
close to. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my favorite part of the wedding is when I like the garter thing, but I love the part when somebody does a toast who clearly barely has a handle on comedy and just demolishes their friend by truly humiliating them in front of everyone they know, talking about their most personal failures in front of everyone because they're also a little
Yeah.
drunk at that point. That's my favorite part.
The roast master general.
They're just miscalibrated. They knew
Yes.
they were supposed to be like doing funny stuff for sure, but
They're just like, hey, I'm going to go up and make a couple jokes,
Yeah.
but they don't realize that they are just being as mean as any human has ever been to anyone. You wouldn't be that mean to an
Pretty
enemy.
hot bothered as well.
That's not the toast for me. I like the 35-minute toast that assumes I don't think you are best friends. Let me tell you about how long we've been friends for.
Mhm.
And then just like 9 to 16 anecdotes that don't have really
And they're
any
not about the two
content in them
people
other than
getting-
you were together. Yeah, no, the other the spouse is not involved in
They're
this
not
story.
about the people getting married.
No, you don't know if they've met the person that was just married, but you do know they've met the person they're talking about, and you really know it by the end.
Okay, Kevin, do we have all the choreo?
Choreo's
Still?
locked.
Okay. The shielding your eyes from the sun. The
Yes.
you. No.
This is what I like about Hayes. Hayes is like he's the Matt Besser of Hollywood Handbook.
I've always said that.
He's related to
shapes
Curly
the show.
Joe. He's related to Curly Joe from the
He's
Three
related to
Stooges.
Curly Joe Besser from Three Stooges. But he's writing and shaping Hollywood Handbook. When it gets a little too silly, he's saying like, guys, we got some
Enough
goals
silliness. Kevin is supposed to be singing
watching
a
the-
song with choreography.
Yes.
This got kind of stupid. Kevin's going to sing a song with choreography. Let's hear it.
So this song, the full length of On the Good Ship Lollipop is 1 minute and 37 seconds.
I don't
It
think
is,
we have
it
time
is
for
shaky
that.
cam too. I don't know if that matters.
It's the lyrics video is shaky cam.
Yeah, kind of makes me feel
Where
like I'm
did you
there.
Find this?
Did somebody give it the Pfizer shot? It's shaky.
Oh, it is shaky.
I've thrown away my toys, even my drums and trains. I
This
don't
is the
want to
worst.
make some noise.
Kevin, you're so off.
When someday I'm going to fly, I'll be a pilot.
What style did
too.
we land on?
Yeah,
What-
He said
I-
Leonard Cohen.
Wasn't it Leonard Cohen?
Leonard
God.
Cohen. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard it? He sings Hallelujah.
Sure,
Julie,
hallelujah.
help
He's one
him.
of many.
Help him, Julie.
Come on, Kevin, tighten it up.
That was Leonard.
It wasn't.
That was not do not say that was Leonard
Yeah.
to me.
That wasn't even Leonard Part 6.
This is take 2. I've thrown away my toy,
We need you up
even
faster.
my drum and
We
trains.
need you up here, buddy.
You have
I
to be
want
up
to make
faster.
some
I can't hear you.
noise.
It's like you went down to the
really
fruit
bad,
cellar.
Really bad.
When real life aeroplanes. Someday I'm going to fly.
Why are we even
Why?
trying?
thank
Sounds
you.
Why-
horrible.
What,
Okay,
what are
Really,
we
why?
doing?
You could have
Kevin,
stopped at why.
Do you want to go to the party?
More than
Because
anything in
you're
my
not
whole life.
showing me-
This is what
not
you're going
showing
to
me
bring. This is what you're going to bring.
Leonard's not my sweet spot.
This
What
is
is-
I've spent 6
Yeah.
weeks on Fred Schneider, and then you throw Leonard at me.
Well, I didn't know there was a I didn't know that.
We
You
thought you would go
fellas
for
were-
it. Now
that-
I didn't. I underestimated the impact the Eminem controversy had on you guys, and I respect that. Now I did have a
I see.
second
Okay.
idea, just sort of in the moment. And
By
sometimes
the way,
I like
Sean.
to
By the way, Sean. Thank you for hearing me.
thank you for speaking to me. So there was something, and I like to be free for inspiration like this to hit. When we were talking to Tom about why it was important for Kevin to audition, we had said there should be no surprises at the party.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if the Radiohead song "No Surprises" in the style of Fred
Ah.
Schneider might be something we could agree on.
I don't know.
Let's
that
give him
one.
a chance. He's really been in the lab on his Fred, so I would love to.
I'd like to give him some opportunity to do it. And I'm open to hearing other songs. That's just something I thought of. But
Hmm. I
I
think
don't know,
that
I don't know that one. Would that be good, Tom?
it's a good one. It would be if Kevin can stick the landing on this one, he wins the party.
There's going to be a
Kevin.
winner. It's a competition.
they already said there'd be
Show
Tex
business.
Mex.
Show business is always a competition, and Kevin. Because the thing is, Kevin is not just representing Kevin at this party. He's representing He's representing Sean. He's representing
It's true.
Hayes.
It's
He's
true.
representing the
Flagrant
whole
Ones
network.
Incorporated.
He's representing that whole thing.
Hassan. Yeah.
If you are both comfortable sending him as an ambassador,
Well, I
And
need
then-
to see it too. I need
Yeah,
to see it
okay.
too because the stakes are that high.
Wait, stance. We didn't talk about the stance. Stance for this one, I think, is Peter Pan.
Which movie?
You got a crow.
Mhm.
Pan.
Okay.
From the
Give
movie
me the
Pan.
pan.
Where's your stance? I'm not seeing the stance at all.
there you go.
Hips, hands on hips, higher.
A heart that's full up like a landfill. A job that slowly kills you. Bruises that won't heal.
Way ahead. You just gotta do it over again until you catch up.
Yeah.
You know how
bruises
songs work, Kevin.
Is this what
Bruises.
Radiohead sounds like?
Bruises that won't heal.
Yeah.
This is like if Rufus Wainwright without any of the queerness. This is like
You
straight,
look so tired.
It's like
Unhappy. Bring down the government.
oh boy.
Yeah. That is a disaster.
It would ruin my night if that happened.
Yeah.
If I were at a party having a good time and that happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin. I don't mean to be the Simon Cowell here.
There was no choreo at all.
No, Corey, he was about 30 seconds ahead.
I'm not sure he's
On
seen
the
Peter
singing.
Pan.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's heard either musical artist.
Yeah. Look, if you
Damn,
if,
and I
if,
wanted him to go to the party.
if you two are comfortable with him, with that being the face and voice of Hollywood Handbook in front of industry movers and shakers,
I can't risk Brian Grazer seeing that.
yeah.
Hair wiper.
Bye.
Air wiper.